Yeah, I know you're not asking for judgment, and I don't care because you're getting judgment here. Hey there, it is Dusty Thunder with another story for you. This one is actually from Relationship Advice and is titled I, 25 male, was planning to propose tomorrow, 22 female, but now I'm overwhelmed with doubts I can't ignore. I, 25 male, have been with my girlfriend, 22 female, for over 3 years. We met in 2021 during the pandemic through another girl. It was my last year of university, and I had just started pushing myself to take responsibility for my life and say yes to things more. Some context about me: I grew up with a single mother who raised me and my little sister, 11 years younger, mostly alone in a country where she didn't speak the language. She was anxious, fearful, and stressed, and I became her emotional support early on. I never had a father figure, and my relationship with my mom made it hard for me to talk openly or express emotions. I've always lived in my head. That's a difficult way to start adult life. I grew up chubby and broke, always feeling like I wasn't enough. But I was also tall, decent looking, and had girls show interest in me. Still, I never had a relationship. I focused on school, work, gaming, swimming, and guitar. I had no idea how to date or be vulnerable. Meeting my girlfriend changed that. She was my first in every way, and I was hers. That connection felt deep and meaningful. I moved out of my family home so I could live closer to her, and now she's here almost every day. We kind of live together part-time, and honestly, most of the time it's peaceful and good. I feel cared for and grounded. But something happened a couple of months into the relationship that is still affecting me. I started noticing things about her appearance I hadn't before. She's overweight, around 15 kilograms, has a crooked nose, a neck hump, and a double chin. Hold on.
What?
But OP just listed this shit that he started noticing about his girlfriend.
A neck hump?
Yes, he said neck hump. He said she's overweight, has a crooked nose, a neck hump, and a double chin. How about let's just agree right now to never say shit like that about your partner? Like, for sake, man. And if you are capable of giving a list like this about your partner, like, you don't love your partner. Okay? She had told me early on that she planned to get a nose job, but later admitted that wasn't true. That really affected how I saw things, because if I had known that back then, I don't think I would have stayed. Okay, hold on. Time out. You, OP, admittedly growing up chubby and broke, having no social skills at all, and this being your first relationship ever, are like, look, if you got a crooked nose, I'm out. I don't think that makes sense. Make it make sense. You're like, look, I may be chubby, broke, and have no social skills at all, but I still got standards, you know. Look, if you either accept somebody for who they are, 100%, or you don't. There is no in between. Candy Thunder's thinking like, oh, I accept like 75% of you. Beyond looks, there were other challenges. She used to be emotionally cold, smoked, didn't have any goals, and isn't very sharp academically or socially. Pot, meat, kettle. But she's changed a lot. She's grown into somebody who supports me, listens to me, and gives me a sense of home I've never had. She's kind and loyal, and we share a quiet, stable bond that helps me feel safe. There's a lot of me going on in that paragraph, huh? But that stability also worries me. Our relationship has become a bit boring. We've created a strong comfort zone which feels safe and calm, but I don't know if it will be enough to sustain passion, excitement, or growth in the long term. I'm scared we might just be two people getting by in a bubble of routine. Still, I'm struggling. I can't always look at her without feeling something negative. Sometimes she looks cute, but other times I feel a deep physical aversion. And when I compare her to the girlfriends and fiancés of the men around me, many of whom are conventionally attractive and feminine, I start to spiral.
Oh my gosh.
I bought a ring and was planning to propose on her birthday, which is tomorrow, but now I'm paralyzed with doubt. I keep asking myself, is this hesitation something I can work through, or is it something that I will grow to regret? I don't want to throw away a relationship that's given me emotional depth, stability, and growth, but I also don't want to ignore something that keeps weighing me down inside. I'm not looking for judgment, I just don't know what to do next. If anyone's been through something like this, I would appreciate your perspective.
I'm sure he's like,
hey, hold on. I just
10.
want to clarify. OP's not looking for judgment, y'all. OP does not want judgment. That's not why they're here.
they want to know if somebody, here's the thing. If you had a crooked nose or what the ever, I don't even know what else he said, a humpback, I'm not sure. But if you had those things, I wouldn't care because I love you. So the bottom line is he cares because he doesn't love her. Otherwise, those things don't, like, he's fallen out of love. Even if he ever did love her, I don't even know if he's quite capable of that yet. But
I don't think he is.
If you're going to degrade somebody like this, why the do you have a ring in your pocket asking them to marry you? Because clearly that's not what you're looking for. But you know what? You should break up with a person who gives you peace and stability and home that you've never had before. You should break up with that girl so she can go find somebody who truly loves her. And then you can go get with somebody who doesn't give a flying about your emotional stability and the home and all of this peace that you so desperately seek. You can go find somebody who's on arm candy, who treats you like shit, because at this point, that's what you deserve, in my opinion.
Agreed. And also, Elise, this just popped up and it's perfect. She might have a hump from carrying the weight of their relationship on her shoulders, yes. Clearly. That's great. That's perfect. Yeah, so if the only reason that you are hanging on and the only reason you're thinking about proposing is because of what she does for you, you don't need to be proposing. No. You don't need to be in a relationship. You don't need to be wasting this person's time because she's probably a great person. And instead, you are just using her for what she provides you. What do you provide her with exactly? What do you give in this relationship? You don't love this girl. And this is your first relationship. So like it's you've got to hear the hypocrisy coming out, man. You gotta be able to feel that and see it and to say, like, I love her. She's done so much for me. That's not loving somebody. Loving them for what they do for you is not love. It's appreciation.
Or just taking advantage of someone. Taking
advantage of someone. And why are you proposing? So that you can secure the things that she does for you for life? And that's the only reason? But you don't accept her. You only accept what she gives you. And that's not okay. Yeah, I know you're not asking for judgment, and I don't care because you're getting judgment here. Because this person that you're with, that you are lying to on the daily and behind her back judging and using, you are a giant dick to. And look, you had, because of your upbringing, like everybody thinks they're doing the right thing, right? OP grew up essentially being emotionally manipulated as a support tool and doesn't know how to do this. But something has given him the idea that he's better than what he's getting here. So like he's been conditioned into believing this. It doesn't matter for me. I think this is a wake up call, dude. You're a dick. You're an ass-con one. You're the worst. How dare you treat another human being like this? I understand that you don't know how to do this. This is me telling you this ain't it. And if somebody did this to you, you would be heartbroken. Did you know I do a live stream? Yeah, it's crazy, right? Sundays at 9 p.m. Central and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central. Come hang out, read some stories, catch some feedback, be part of the fun.